bet nobody has ever heard that progression before. I mean, come on, right? Awesome. It's just like full music 101. So what we did was we went to a D chord and hit the open D string twice. From there, we went from the B string, right here, back up to the D string. So we got... Now I'm going to do that C add 9, but I'm not even so concerned about that first finger anymore. It's just the second finger, right? And I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm actually going to hit those exact same strings going backwards, right? From the B to the G to the D again. So you can go down, 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 down. Woohoo! So down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Right, and just keep it really mellow. But that is the essence of what we're doing, right? It can be so many different chord progressions. Same thing. I mean, you can just, all the chords we've learned up to that point, all you're doing is you're going root note twice, and then you're going to go down to the B string and pick backwards 3 strings. So try it on all the different chords. You can go down to high E. Now remember, if the chord is a D chord, for instance, remember that root note is the D string, so you don't want to be right hitting like low E string with that chord. So you can go here, here. Right, you can do a bunch of chords in a row, but just try that, root, root, and then pick backwards. Picking backwards is super fun. Then you can start, once you get more familiar with how to do it, a lot of songs will be kind of incorporating those down and up strokes together. And that kind of stuff. So we'll get into that later. All right, so let's do this again super, super slow. Here we go. We're going to start with that D string twice. Okay, one more time. Then we're going to go up to that C. We're going to hit that twice. Now remember, with that second finger right here, make sure it's on the tip of the finger because it's easy to block out that D string, right? So on the fingertips. Okay, and then from there, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go up, just take that second finger up, 1 string. You can do that, or we can just do... and just strum it. So, you can do 2 exercises. Like this. Just choose your own adventure right there, however you want to do it. Take it really slow and steady. This is something I constantly work on. And it's one of those things it's tough for, I've been playing forever. And it's still one of those challenging aspects of guitar for me, is picking stuff one at a time, really clean, really slow. I'll sit on GarageBand and pull up a drum beat and practice this for 45 minutes straight just to get it really smooth and consistent. It's one of those things that, right? You're just doing that. If you do that 10 times in a row, I try to do something 5-10 times in a row without making a mistake. And then I speed up the metronome or the groove or whatever. So don't think, that guitar just is once you get past hurdles, everything's easy. For me, it's constantly going back to the beginning, always going back to the beginning. You know, I get in the habit because I can move my fingers around a little bit. To really, the fundamentals of music are these basic elements of what we're doing. This is the most important thing, is getting chords, rhythm, picking smooth. So start slow and just get it down, and it'll be way easier as we go along, because this stuff applies to everything, whether it's soloing, playing in a band, songwriting. The basics are really where it's at.